See if anyone comes in. This is just a short one. She says. But it is because we're about to watch something in a minute. I'm actually about to watch. Funnily enough. Oh, who's that? Hi, JP. Looking at this cup. Authentic Witches Brew. There's someone told me about a new series on, I don't know what it's on actually, called Fort Salem, about witches in a modern day. Witches, I think it was witches versus witches. Hi, Ducky's sister. Witches versus witches in the modern day, as in good and bad, and those that control the world. Not far from it, really, is it? Not far from it, because they do, in a sense. You know, they use all the little spell casting on us and all the little illusions. You know, they do all the little illusions. So I'm enjoying watching that. I've only watched the first bit of it, but you know, they do. But I've come on to say, hi Shirley, hi Two on Earth and JP, and whoever else is there. I did say the other day, because Trump has mentioned Israel, you know, Israel, everybody freaks out. And I did say people would start freaking out and saying this and saying that. And normally, the left-brained people will start shouting out, oh my God, he's a Zionist. No such thing. Oh, he's this, that and the other. Oh, he went to the prayer wall in Israel. Yeah, most people have, and presidents. Oh, he's Jewish. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. Oh, he's part of the cabal. Oh my God, it's hilarious. I said on my hiking community post, all the people who say that are regurgitating what other people say because they do not understand the real Judaism. Is that how you say it? Judaism. So they just go off, oh, it's Zionist. Just like our Tommy Robinson, oh, he's a Zionist. Because they do no research. Absolutely no research. This is about peace in Israel and peace in the Middle East. But these left-brained people who shout out, is this, that and the other, because they do no research and follow other people and regurgitate the same thing because that's what the cabal wanted, you to regurgitate that crap, that false narrative that isn't even true. It just makes me laugh, and I knew people would start saying things like that because they don't understand what are the false Jews compared to the real Jews of Judaism. I can't even say the word right. You know what I mean. Who know about God and all that, and what went on with all that? Yeah, left got told what to think. Exactly. It just makes me laugh that people just shout it out with no research whatsoever and they don't understand it. And they don't understand that Zionist isn't even a real thing. It's like, dearie me. I think I was listening to a bit of Charlie Freak. Hi, Revler, Charlie Freak, this morning. I don't know if it was a recent one. It was with, well, it was recent, but I don't know how many days ago, if it was today or whatever, with Kerry Cassidy, does the Camelot reporting in America. She does a lot of like, what they called, whistleblowers. Yeah, Kerry Cassidy's all right, but she's been asleep to a lot of stuff because I've seen her channel before and I'm not really into her energy. And after seeing one of the videos today, I know I'm definitely not. Not saying like she goes on about, you know, if you want a passive interviewer, then go elsewhere. That's fine. But at the end of the day, the video that I saw that she did in May, which obviously is a little bit outdated now, about Q, and she was talking to someone called Panel. I can't even remember who it was. She was effing and jeffing, and she was like, "Hey, get out of my effing channel if you." It was just the way she did it. I just thought, oh my god, and she wouldn't let this guy speak. But a little bit different today with Charlie Freak, because you can see what Charlie Freak is doing, and she's a bit into Q more now, because I remember ages ago listening to her, and she thought Q was false, and she weren't sure about it, and this, that, and the other. Bit of a laugh now, because now she started realising it is something, and there is a plan, because she didn't understand the plan. And the one I watched in May, she definitely didn't understand the plan. She didn't get what was going on in California. She didn't get why the people have to be seen, and this guy was saying, you have to be seen, that's why there's chaos, so people can see what's going on, because the people can't be told. They can't be told, they need to be shown. And Trump can't have certain things in looking like when people go on about it was great. I think it was Charlie, I don't know if it was Charlie Freak said, the Nazara, I can never say it right, of just giving it out. Like, people say, why don't they just give it out now? Well, they can't, because he can't be seen as, if you give that out, they'd all say that's the only reason that everyone voted for Trump, so he was getting, good merit. That's the only reason. Well, he's not doing that. That will come after. People say it's come out, don't know if it was a bit of a tester. That will come after. People have got to vote. They will vote in America because they will see what's going on in their areas. Pretty easy to think about when you think about. So there's stuff going on in certain areas where the Democrats are at, obviously, and the cities are burning down and they're getting destroyed and this, that, and the other. And if people can't see that, you need to go and research. It's to make those in that democratic cities realise what the hell's going on and what these Dems are, because they are demons, let's face it. And then when they vote, they're going to vote for the right person, which isn't going to be the Democrats. Not that it's really Democrats, Republicans, there's good and bad in both. At the end of the day, we know this is basically evil versus good. You know what I mean? Dolly, who were you talking about about the woman? Oh, she's called Kerry Cassidy, and she's off some Camelot American channel. I was going to shout it out today, but the way she went on in one of the videos, I was just like, and ages ago I saw her, and I knew she wasn't awake to it, because all you have to really go and do is go back and see it. If you don't believe in Q, most people who don't believe in Q are the ones that can't be bothered to go and research it from the beginning, because they just can't be bothered. They want to be given it on a plate and spoon-fed, and I think this is what this guy was saying. I'll have to find the video when I come on again. Someone called Paladin, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Charlie Freak, I'm not sure. Someone said today, that's exactly what I've said. People want it given to them so they don't have to do the work. Most of us have gone doing the work. I know I have. And it's really annoying when people can't see it. But like I said, I'm not that freaked out, because I know it's all coming out anyway. Most of us do. And it's going to hurt a lot of people because they're just too lazy to go and look at it. But that's the way it has to be done. And like I said, a lot of people want to be given it. Like, they'll always shout out facts and figures, and it's like, yeah, but you need to go and do it yourself. Nazara has slowly affecting things, Dolly. Good. Yeah, it has. Someone was saying they don't know if they just put it out to see if it'd work, but we know it's there and it's coming in, so that's brilliant. Did you see the Gov who's expecting celebs from quarantine from MTV Music Awards? Doll? No, but there's loads of weird things coming out, and it's going to get worse as well with bits and bobs before the better comes in. But I've also found out today as well that everyone's asking where Boris Johnson is, because apparently no one's really seen him for 2 weeks now. It's been reported that he went camping with his wife in a little tent that would blow away with the slightest bit of wind. No security or anything. Apparently he was in this little tent, but his wife was in a cottage, but he was in a tent, and it's 7 and 17. 17 in chat and 7 thumbs up. That's hilarious to me. Hi Effie. Hi Miss Chime. And yeah, but then someone said, oh no. He's in Greece. So nobody really knows where he is properly for 2 weeks, though you'll see pictures. 2 weeks. I'm like, interesting. It's getting interesting, isn't it? So yes, now I'm just going back on chat because I saw something. Or maybe I didn't. I think Tommy Robinson's doing okay. I haven't got a clue. Hi, YouTube. Sure, someone just said something about... Well, maybe not. sure just someone said something about Judaism. I can't say it. Well, like I just said, if you've just come in, I was just really shouting out the point of what I said a few days ago about, because Trump mentioned Israel. Project Camelot TV with the lovely John Maplin. I just caught the end of something first, so I didn't really see it because it went off. But just before it went off, I was saying before, I was laughing because I just popped in and went, oh, hello. And then he was going on about people need to get platforms and talk out and you need a show. And then he shouted someone out before me, and because my name was just in chat, he went, Dolly Daydream, you need to get a show. I was like, I've already got one. He doesn't know, bless him. But I was like, I've already got one. And what was he shouting out? Oh yeah, I think it was them talking about, Israel. We want peace in Israel and in the Middle East. And you need to find out what real Judaism is. It's not Zionist, it's not something evil, and Jews aren't evil, it's the fake ones. And that's the side that the left shout out all the time Zionists, when that isn't even a real thing. It's just made by the cabal to confuse everyone. So like I said, you see Trump at a prayer wall in Israel. And because, he's got a bank over there, it's like, he must be part of the cabal. It's like, oh dear. Oh dear. Block tube, yeah. Love you all, stay strong, I do not consent. Yes, we do not consent. We do not consent. Then we've got a little raggle who just, can't help it. Doesn't like what we're saying. Yeah, I do not consent. And, you only need to look around the world to see what's going on. And it's like Kerry Cassidy, she didn't get it in May. This was in May. That why Fauci was up on stage and this, that, and the other. We all know why Fauci was up on stage, because these people are digging themselves a hole and Trump wants people to see. And I said, and I've said ages and ages, like Trump said years ago in a documentary on, his empire and that, you keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That's what he was doing, letting them ruin themselves and show themselves to the world of who they really are. So yeah, I'll just manage to catch you. Hi, Mary. So it's bonkers, and it's still really hard when people are not awake to it. Like I said, it's Rothschild's controlled but are sizzling. Yeah, they're not in control anymore. They're not in control. Sick of seeing Nasser. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, he did, yeah. It's hard, and I think a lot of people are frustrated still because you will still. There's a lot of people waking up. It's happening, but it's still frustrating because it's quite hard to communicate some of the stuff sometimes. Pizzagate protests outside. Yes, there was Pizzagate protests outside Buckingham Palace all day. Yeah, and this is what I mean. People are protesting in countries all around the world, and you have never seen people protesting about paedophilia all over the world like they are today. So that just says something. And it's a fact. We've not seen that before. And it happens that, the Queen isn't at the palace, is she? So, so they can go and scream outside the palace. She's not there. People say, no, it's because she can't come back because of COVID. No. They knew the people were finding out. They knew. Trump is a brilliant sly fox. Oh, God, definitely, yeah. I'd say a wolf in sheep's clothing. Some will see that as a bad thing, like he's conniving. And for the cabal, no, he ain't a sheep. But I was trying to show you my picture before, but I don't think you can see it on this camera. And in this light, I've put it on the wall, but I doubt you'll be able to see it because it's quite light at the minute. There is a face in it. Oh, I can't see. Can't see myself. But we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, they knew all right, and that's what's good, because the people are standing up, and they had it in Manchester and everywhere, and it's all good because people are standing up. There's a lot more to it than that, obviously, and it's just great that people are taking a stance, even though it's a lot more to do with us ourselves as well. But yeah, I haven't watched much today, but like I said, I just wanted to shout out that again. The patheticness is a bit like Charlie Freak was saying, and Kerry Cassidy today, not in May. In May, she was a bit like, didn't even look happy, just looks very miserable. But when she did the one with Charlie Freak, because she's understanding a bit more, it was really good. If you're going to be a sheep yeah. You know, they were saying, because a load of people went in the chat, I think in the live chat, shouting out, oh, you know, Q's not real, and Trump that. And she just said, it was good actually, you know, basically do one. And Charlie sort of said that as well, as like, yeah, basically do one, because you're the people who are not doing the homework and are taking away all the stuff that is happening with these children that are being brought out, you know, from underground and stuff like that. You know, so yes, it's interesting, but like I said, I knew people would start shouting out about Trump's a Zionist and this, that, and the other, because they do not understand, and they can't see that they're so brainwashed about the whole Israel thing and what they think it is. Oh, it's part of the New World Order. They don't. Would you not want peace in Israel and the Middle East? Because that is the last thing. Q said ages ago, Israel for last. For the Middle East, because isn't it the Muslims that really live right next to Israel, and all that, to be peace over there is a major thing. But people just close-minded. These are the people that shout stuff out, hi Ricardo, that do not do the research. So I'd say to them people right now, Laura Eisenhower has just come out with something. You need to go and do your research on real Judaism. So when you look at people like Roseanne Barr, and everyone will go, yeah, but she's a Jew. She's a Jew. A bit like, what's his name? Who's the comedian guy? It was dead funny because when he got into Flat Earth and he tried to debunk it and he couldn't, it was hilarious. The comedian guy, Owen Benjamin. I think he's Jewish, I don't know. You know, some people go, Trump's Jewish. I don't think he is, but it wouldn't matter if he is. We're talking about real Jews versus false ones. But going back to Roseanne Barr, we're talking about the real ones, the ones who know about how God works and this, that, and the other, and the divine, and that's why a lot of things went on with certain things, with what they said Hitler was and what they said Nazis were, and all that stuff that I'm not even going into, and what they were hiding. And what people don't realise is most people are Jews. I know this is going to sound mad if you're a believer in God. so because they're like the people of God. So if you believe in God instead of like a Jew, so you know, people might think that's a bit mad, but when you sort of look into it, hi Ron. So yeah, so I was only coming on for a little chat. I'm just shouting out some stuff, because you know, I did say the other day as well, because Trump mentioned we have been adopted. Exactly. I think we're all the real Jews, but they hide it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I sort of mean. If you're a believer in God, you know, source, whatever you want to call it. Oh, what was I going to say then? I don't know what's going. Oh yeah, because oh no, it's getting distracted. What was I going to say then? Yeah, yikes! Never thought of it like that. I don't know what I was going to say. What was I going to say then? Yeah, Owen Benjamin is really funny and he is smart. Oh, the mindset. Yeah, I wasn't doing Mindset Mondays today because I was just chilling, but I just thought I'd come on for a quick chat. But I was going to say something else about the. I don't know what was I about to say then. Get my dreads sorted out tomorrow because they've not been neatened up for 6 months or nearly 7 months, so that'll be nice. Trump moved Jewish ambassador to Jerusalem. Yeah, loads of things going on. That's why people go, "Oh my God, it's part of the cabal." It's like, no. He's setting the people free and he's giving back things that were the people. And on, I think it was Charlie Freak's channel, like I said, either recently, he was saying about, most of us know this, even Kerry Cassidy said, and I thought, yeah, people freak out about the symbol, especially the newly awakened, and it's like, those symbols were stolen. The triangle, the one eye, the all-seeing eye, the mind's eye, and people freak out because you think, oh, it's a Luma donkey. It's like, no, they stole, like, someone could look at these, or especially if they were up that way, and go, oh my God, she's part of the Illuminati. It's like, no, they stole a lot of our symbols, and they use certain numbers as well, or they reverse them. Because we do use numbers and symbology. People don't understand that. Like I said, there's a level, sort of awakened people who understand some stuff but don't understand the other stuff, and don't see it. Things to do with gematria and all that. So, greetings from Denmark. Hi, Danny. Greetings from UK. Yeah, we are all friends in the truthing community. And I'm not anything but the truth is the truth. And there's Jeffrey. Yup. Well, it's a bit like the Black Lives Matter. All that is to divide the people, because there's no such thing. It's all lives matter. Some people get offended by that. It's like, no. All that is from the Democrats. So more people, especially black people, would vote for the Democrats. Fact. That's how they work. They've done it in the past. People are seeing through the bull crap. The bull crap. It's like a lot of our Viking symbols and our runes were, yeah, a lot of things are stolen, and they'll put it out to fear people. They'll put it out, certain symbols in horror films maybe, and certain bits and bobs, so people go, oh, it's really evil, that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all lives do matter, Jeffrey, exactly. So, if you're saying only one lives matter, then the other doesn't, this, that, and the other. And people get so offended when you say all lives matter after what was going on with that. And it's like, do you not see what they're doing? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We all matter. We all matter. But people get offended by it because they're the people, again, who do not research. They don't understand what's going on. They don't understand what's being pushed by the Democratic side. And people, it's funny over here because, I don't mean funny, a lot of people aren't interested in America, and they don't understand still why I love America, and America falls, the whole world falls. But and it's fine, and they're not interested in Trump and stuff like that. But I always say, do you know who he's running against? He's running against Biden. Biden can't even remember what day it was yesterday. And they don't look back at stuff when you see the creepy videos of when he used to be mauling all the kids and all the young girls. It's like, that's who Trump's going up against, so he will take him down and he will win. Creepy Joe Biden, who doesn't remember what day it was yesterday or what he's talking about, and even said vote for Trump or something once. It's like, oh my God. Oh dear. And they go, and they still don't see it. It's like, Jesus. Like, creepy Joe. Yeah. So I say to people, do the research. You go out there and you look at videos before he came in. Not before he came in, but recently. And he's mauling all these young girls. It's disgusting. And it's not normal. You wouldn't sit there and go, oh, it's just him being affectionate. If it was my kid, I'd like, do you mind, can you get off my child? You're near enough. You're touching the, like, oh, it's horrible. It's crazy how people can't see this kind of sniffer and missing screen. Exactly, Monica. It's so bonkers that people don't see it. But then again, there's a lot of people who don't see it because they don't wish to see it. They're not interested, and they don't want to. And I always think that's fine. But the thing is, you're going to be, because you are going to see it in the very, very, very near future, which means this year, especially coming up to the elections, because all this stuff they're throwing out to cause division is because the elections are coming up and they don't want Trump to win. And we all know why they don't want Trump to win. But, people say they're not bothered. It's like, well, you're going to be seeing it whether you like it or not, and you're going to be waking up whether you like it or not. And someone did say today, I've said before, it is going to hurt people, and they're not going to know where their head's going to be at, because they're also going to be finding out that we've all been part of consenting and part of certain things we didn't even know we were part of. But you've just got to think, it's okay, we didn't know, don't beat yourself down about it, whatever we find out, because we didn't know. They are pushing mail-ins. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired today, but Yeah, check out Portland. Yeah. Zara starts on the 1st of September at investment bank level. The system switches to Q. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard some bits off Charlie Ward as well. Who are like, oh. But yeah, I believe that's what JFK tried to get in, back in the day. And it's like the other day when he said, I'm not feeling guilty because I have never done anything to children. No, it's not that, Jeffrey. It's that there's certain stuff out there in food, things you wouldn't even think of, or things that we've bought that go to those sort of places that these people are involved with. We didn't know that. This is what I'm saying. It's very, very deep. It's like vaccines have fetuses in them. There's food that has fetuses in them, baby fetuses. A lot of people know that. The stuff we may have been buying, food with stuff in that we didn't even know. That's why ages ago someone said they were shouting out about Tommy Robinson, and it's some idiot off the other side, and like an MP or something. I can't remember. And he shouted out, "You're all cannibals." Now everyone was like, "Why did he say that?" I was like, "Well, he's probably not wrong. They put crap in our food, so they'd be able to turn around and say, yeah, well, you were eating blah blah blah." I know that sounds a bit far fetched, but it's not when you look into things. So I'm just saying, hi Rachel, how are you? Don't feel it's not good, but don't feel like if we didn't know, we didn't know, did we? So, like I said, we've been deceived on a lot of levels. How's Rachel doing? I know, when will our food? I know there's lots of stuff, but we've just got to get through it and do our best. And what 33 and 9 then, I saw it's just moved now. What I believe is coming for our future, even though we're always in the now at the minute, it's good. My volume went down, did it? It's probably because I got my hands on my phone, but yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, people say that as well. Oh, there's loads of mad stuff going on. Hi, Q Wave. Yeah, hello, sisters. Well, still, it's not people's fault. Can someone please explain? A Zionist isn't, it's just a name given by the cabal to confuse people. It's not real. So I'm not explaining it because it doesn't exist. You got the Jews and the ones that pretend they're Jews, like the cabal, Khazarian mafia. Um, you know, we're all Jews anyway. If you believe in God, if you believe in source, you're like God's children, Jews. So wait till people find that one out. Yeah, it's a sick world, but there's good things coming. But remember, when you're going within, and you've got that withinness as well, keeping yourself happy with the things that make your soul sing. That's what you've got to do more of. Happy Monday, yay! I wasn't doing a mindset Monday today. I was just going to chill out, but I just wanted to come on to just talk about that post that I put out before about seeing people shouting out about they don't understand about Zionists and calling Trump a Zionist when he's not. I woke up. Yeah, I woke up because of Q as well. I was awakened to other stuff like Beyond the Veil, bits and bobs. But I wasn't that awake to the 3D world, even though there's people out there who think, if you've only been awake for a few years, it doesn't mean anything. Well, it does, because there's a lot of people that have been awake for a lot longer and before, and they fell back to sleep. And because they believe so wholeheartedly that the New World Order has got its grip and that's the final, it's coming now and Trump's part of it, they're still asleep because they went back to sleep and they haven't researched on anything since, because they just believe that Q is a part of the cabal. And it's the flip side of the coin, which is absolutely pathetic and doesn't even make any sense. But those people won't. That's why a lot of people, I don't think a lot of those people will look at Q, because they won't have it. But it's like I said, who's worried? We know what's coming. We know what's coming. But that's why I always say keep yourself vibed up in energy, because if it didn't, You still need to be in that mindset of, keeping your energy up. But as most of us know, it is, because it's there. It's there up for all to see if you actually go and research it. You will always hear the name Zionists and Jesuits, because the Jesuits made the word Zionist up. It's all to confuse people, to get dead mad about the Jews and how they always go on about Israel. So because Trump went there and went to the prayer wall, which all presidents do anyway, because you travel around the world anyway, so that's pathetic. Oh, is this, oh, is that, he's going to cap it off now, and it's like the second, what is it, Antichrist and all that. Oh God, it's absolutely ridiculous. It is really ridiculous. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I'd say that as well, Monica. You put, I was led to Q October 2000, so was I, just after, and it led me closer to source God. I'll say God. It led me back to God, and things beyond that. So I know it's not evil, and it isn't part of the left side brained people that don't believe in God or want to destroy that, because America to me was like the new Atlantis, because it was a world for, living the dream and being free. Now, the the Masons weren't all bad, but the ones that got in there and they went, hiding, these Luma Donkey, obviously went over there to take all that away, because they knew America was free. And the reason why they've always gone for America, like I think like Charlie Ward, not Charlie Ward, sorry, Charlie Freak said to someone today, is the reason why. Yeah, I feel so lost, so much to learn. Don't feel lost, because you're not, and you're not on your own either. Kiwi is because you Americans are very strong in that belief, and I don't mean religion. So don't get me on that one. I don't mean very religious people. I'm just talking about knowing on that. American people were like that, and that's why they've tried to bring it down and try to detach source God away from people. That was the last one they were doing. Mind, body, and spirit. Spirit. Because they're not for that. They're not for that. They hate that. They hate anything to do with it. I don't do any research anymore, Q Wave, because I've done it, and I'm just watching now and not observer. Q is on Q dot pub on Google. I know some people say, oh yeah, Google, but you only have to go back to 2017. It's all there. There's great channels. There's too many actually. There's the best one. One of the best ones is X22 Report. They do a financial one and another one. There's loads of people I've shouted out, but because I've done mine over the past 4 years, and I've shouted out on here for the past 4 years, I've done a lot of gematria things on JFK Jr. Hi Sky, sending Sky's post off tomorrow to Canada. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, there's many good channels. You got to be careful, because there's a guy called, what's he called? Stowback. What's he called? Oh, what's that guy called that I've said he's not Q? You've got to be careful if you've just come into it. Who's that guy that I keep saying isn't Q, and people think it's Q and it's not Q? I've only been away for 3 weeks. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, you got to stick to the good channels. Who's the guy? Who's the guy? Who's the guy that I shouted out? And I don't want people going over to that channel because it isn't Q. You want to see Joe Maspose Plan to Save the World channel? Yeah, Steinbart. But what was it? Yeah, Austin Steinbart isn't Q. I'll just put it out there right now. That's not how Q works. There's no comms outside Q. He is not Q. What's the good channels? Do you want to shout out some good channels? X22 Report, Kellyanne Hub News, who does loads of stuff on JFK Jr. You've got Surfing Santa. We've got Don't Drink the Kool-Aid. Oh God, there's absolute loads. I'll have to shout them out next time off the top of my head. Yeah, there's absolutely loads. But one really good one, it's X22 Report. They've got a financial one and a normal one. Just watch that. Don't get too many, because it can get too yeah, watch The Fall of the Cabal. Yeah, In Pursuit of Truth there. There's absolutely loads, but whatever you do, don't go over to Austin Steinbach, because he isn't Q. And if you've only been awake for 3 weeks, just know what you're finding out is quite like, oh my God, and you might find a lot more other stuff out, and you might even come to other stuff that you never dreamed you'd be coming into. But we have won basically, and it's just all being played out, and we're watching a movie. Most of us that have been on it from the beginning know we're watching a movie being played out, and Trump is showing, because the people can't be told, showing the people, even though people are getting caught up in protests and this and that and the other, but they have to be shown, even if people are getting hurt a little bit, because it's stopping. Thank you, Effie's just put it in chat. It's stopping. People say civil war. We're already in World War III. Been in it a long time. It's a silent war. A civil war. More people getting hurt and stuff. There are going to be people though, because people don't understand, and a lot of people, trying to discredit the movement. So there's lots out there. Hi, Lois. So go within and ask for guidance, truth will come. Yeah, and that's what I've always said. I remember asking myself at the beginning, tuning into myself and thinking, is this Q thing real, and Trump and everything? And I just went in, and the frequency I was getting, the vibration, it was good. And that's why I've never fell off it. But like I said, I have actually done my homework for 4 years. You said you don't need to research anything anymore. Wow, you must know so much. It's just easy. If you've been on it from the beginning, future proves past. We've seen a lot coming. So for me personally, it's easy to watch what's going on, because you'll hear Trump say something and it's coded. Some people don't understand that it's coded. And the stuff that we've come across, it just falls into place, and it's so easy to see what's going on. So, it's easy for me to see what's going on, because it's all coming up in the MSM fake news, and you just have to really swing it to what they're saying. Yeah, we have it all, as Ducky's sis says. Yeah, they have it all. So Red Pill Phil, love that guy's video. Yeah, Red Pill Phil's good. He's not into Q, but he's into other stuff. Oh, is he? Is he? Is he, or is he just asking questions? I don't know. I didn't see him say anything bad. He's just asking if I know a lot. Well, I'm going to know a bit more than someone who's just come into it 3 weeks ago. So, I don't know. I didn't see anything there, but I don't know. Yeah, it does become a knowing. Effie, it definitely becomes a knowing. First month, Charlie Ward does live near Malaga. I have a friend who lives by him and knows him. He has lived in Dubai. Yeah, I mean, and he knows a lot of people. Still find it a bit odd, but I watched a film the other day called Hearts. I've seen Hearts in Atlantis. I think it was Hearts in Atlantis. There's a scene where in which they're really interesting. I wish I could possibly. Is Hearts of Atlantis the one with the guy who played Hannibal Lecter? Is it that one? Just found Prime Minister last night. Oh, anyway, I've got to go because my phone is about to go off. It's low on the battery. I will probably see you at some point this week. But yeah, just basically wanted to come on for a little chat, even though it's supposed to be Mindset Mondays. But I just wanted to put out there about the whole Zionist rubbish thing. So yeah. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, remember, stand in your truth. Stand in your truth. Yeah, I think that AA doesn't have any new information. He just repeats it. That's the only thing that does my nutting. And there's a lot of stuff I could say more that he hasn't actually said. Yeah, so I just don't know. But like I said, it's all coming out. Hi, good servant. So, just keep watching what's going on and observing. Be the observer. Don't get too mad about things. Just be the observer. And if that person was fake that came in, I don't know. I didn't see anything. So, I don't know. But yeah, where we go 1 week, we'll keep your vibes up, because I know people are getting frustrated and it's so hard when people don't see stuff. And I will see you soon. And Sky in chat, I will be sending your package off tomorrow. So that's all good. Yeah, where we go 1 week, go on. Bye.